Hi, welcome to this week's video, and this week's video is is a collection overview. So in February I did release my newest collection for 2024, and that was my Lost Lover collection. So yeah, this video is just the overview of it, and basically the focus point of the Lost Lover collection is, well, kind of a story. I just wanted to do something fun, and the point of it is that the story kind of, it's not really a story because I didn't really flesh it out, but I kind of like the concept of it. It just kind of focuses around two lovers who ended up finding each other through a crack in the universe. However, this crack wasn't made naturally. It was made by a dark goddess who accidentally created it, and in order to kind of save herself and her home, the dark goddess has to break up the two lovers in order for the crack to be resolved, restored, and for nobody to find out that there was even a crack in the first place. So yeah, anyways, that's kind of the rough concept of it. I was kind of working on it and developing it a little bit just so that I can figure out what type of artwork I would include for this collection. So yeah, I did kind of develop that concept into a story kind of a little bit, just to make things easier for me to, like I said, figure out what I should draw. Also, one, timestamps will be below just in case you wanted to see quickly what stuff in the collection are. Two, this collection is going to be left open-ended because there were some stuff and artworks and art concepts that I wanted to continue drawing, but I didn't get a chance to include it in this collection because I needed to get this stuff out by the 1st. And yeah, so I'm leaving this collection open-ended so that I can include more products and more artwork if I feel like it into this collection. But the stuff I'm going to show you now is the base of it, and are the stuff that I did plan and that I did end up finishing. And overall, it is two artworks that I kind of spread across different items. So basically I only finished two artworks for this particular collection. So yeah, for this collection it was a little bit harder to develop stuff because I wasn't really sure what I was going to focus on, but I did end up with two artworks that I really like. And so I'm going to start off with the stickers and then move on to the little stuff, and then I'm going to show the art prints. Well, actually I'm going to show the art prints first because that is going to give you the full picture. So the first artwork that I created for this collection was my lost goddess, which is the goddess that is trying to break up the two lovers, and this is her. So yeah, this is my lost goddess. Like I said, she's the one who is trying to break up the lovers, and I did spend a lot of time on this because the sketch was pretty easy to come up with. It was just the colors and the look of it that I was kind of struggling with because I wasn't really sure which brush I wanted to use in Procreate. So yeah, this one took a little bit. I did figure her out, and I did figure out how she would look like and her associations and stuff like that. I would go into more background, but like I said, I am kind of developing this particular story a little bit, so I really am not sure her whole motivations yet, and I don't want to give anything away about that particular story because I want to wait until the end of the year until I finish it. So but yeah, so yeah, this is just a summary of her. We got some roses, a lantern with a red fruit flower in it, which I'm gonna, at the bottom we have her with the sword. I did that just to kind of show that she was actively trying to break up the lovers, and she does have a snake on her arm along with cracks along her face and arms. So this is the 8.5 by 11 print, and then this is the 5 by 7 print. And then the second print of the collection was also very hard to figure out. It was sort of one that I did very at the last minute because the other art because I had another artwork that I was working on, but when I finished it I really didn't like it that much, and I felt like it was an artwork that I couldn't really include in the collection because it was just it was more of a concept and not like a finished artwork basically. So I did have to like create another artwork to put into the collection, and this is the artwork that I did end up coming up with. Again, I did have to like think about my concept a lot for this one. So one artwork was going to be connected to my lost goddess, and then so I decided that my second artwork was going to be connected to my lovers in a way. It's not really showing them, but it's like more of symbols between them basically. So this is the second artwork in the collection, and what I was thinking was in the terms of what the two lovers would gift each other's in terms of flowers, and what they would say represents the other. So yeah, so it's the lovers but in their like flower form basically. So we have a rose and a daffodil. Then for the background, I went with like a very orangey brown background because I really wanted to give it like a olden look a little bit. I also did include some of the cracks from the first artwork just to kind of tie them together. So yeah, I decided to have two lovers, and one lover is named Amber and the other one is Sam. So Amber is represented by the rose, and then Sam is represented by the daffodil. And that's basically, like I said, how I decided to depict them in this artwork. And I was really surprised about this one because I, like I said, was struggling the most with this one particularly because I sometimes struggle with drawing flowers, and I never drew a daffodil before. So yeah, I was kind of struggling with the flowers themselves, and then with the shading and like the coloring, that stuff, and then like figuring out what I wanted to do for a background. So yeah, it was a lot of like trying to just develop the base of what this artwork was going to be. So yeah, but I did it, and I just am really happy with this, and I'm happy that I managed to actually create something and not just leave it as a sketch, because I was about to just like give up on the second artwork entirely. So yeah. So as always, the prints come in the letter size and then the 5x7, and then because I really liked how this one looked, I also went ahead and made it into a 11x14 print. So this is the largest one, and basically I just wanted a print of this one so that I could hang it up because I thought it would look nice as like a mini poster, or a poster, like a decently sized poster. So yeah, this is the 11x14 one. The light is kind of washing it out a little bit, but it is a little bit darker in person, like just a tad bit. So from those two artworks, I did make more products, and the rest of the stuff is just like a variation of the artworks themselves. And like I said, the rest of the stuff is like the base of the stuff, or like the first wave of stuff. There are like at least like 2 more deans that I wanted to include, but I'm going to include those deans at a later time. So I'm just gonna start with the card because that's the next biggest thing. So I did make a handmade card from the second artwork. That's the cover of the artwork. I also made a cover of how it would look like personalized, like if I put like words on front in case somebody wanted to use words for the card. And I just did happy birthday name. And that's how it would look like if it was personalized on the front. And then the inside, trying not to get that weird shadow. I tried my best to get rid of the shadow, but I couldn't. So yeah, yeah. Anyways, there's a weird shadow. But that's the inside of the card, blank side, and then the personalized side. But again, if you select the personalization option, I can type on both. Okay, I can type on both sides and like change the font and change the sizing. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, 2 sides for personalization stuff. If you want to leave it blank. This one is just the this one is just the pre-made one. in case you wanted a pre-made version, and it basically says there's a whisper that keeps me going. I want to figure out what lies ahead and dive into the unknown. So that is the pre-made saying. And then the back side, just the Etsy shop and who made it stuff. So moving on to the stickers, there are 3 stickers right now. 2 of them are of the flower artwork, and then the other one, the dirt one, is of my Lost Goddess artwork. So these are the flower stickers. It's basically just the flowers. There's no background with it. Yeah, I just decided to do like a plain background one just because. I have 2 versions. I have the water resistant one and I have the weatherproof matte one. So that's the 2 versions, and then I also have 2 sizes available. So the large one and then a tiny one. So you can like tell the difference. So yeah, those are the 2 sizes for that particular sticker. And then for the second sticker, it is the same artwork, except this one is like the full image and it has the background. So, and I have the same thing. I have a water resistant one and a weatherproof matte one, and this one also has 2 sizes available. This is the large one, and then this one is the smaller one. I don't remember the sizes at the top of my head, but yeah, I think this one is like around 1.5 and this one's around 3 inches maybe, or 2 inches. I think it's 3 inches or something like that. Same thing for these ones. I think this one's roughly around 3 inches. So I'm gonna write down, I think this one is like same thing, 1.5. It's something like that, but yeah. And then for the final sticker, like I said, it is of my Lost Goddess with no background, and there is a black border around the whole sticker. So again, weatherproof matte and then water resistant, and same thing. This one does come in 2 sizes, large and then the small one. For this one, I did, like I said, include the black border around it because this one does have like a darker background to it, and I was hand cutting these for the moment and I couldn't tell where exactly the background is because my eyes are not that good. Like I could kind of see it, but I didn't want to accidentally cut too close, so I decided just to include a black border around it, just to want to keep up with the theme of the concept art and the collection, and also to kind of have like a bigger border. And that I kind of liked how the black kind of blends in with the whole sticker. So yeah, I just really like the black border around it, and it does have a black border around it. Those are the stickers, and then I have 2 stuff that I did outsource. So for like, I decided to include a lower price item, and the item is a pen. It's just a regular black ink pen. What is it? A ballpoint pen. This is going to be my lowest priced item of the collection. And again, I just included it and made it like a, and it has a background similar to my Lost Goddess artwork. It's similar, but it's not the same background. I did make a more brighter background for this. Later, I went ahead and made like a whole different artwork just with this background and made it brighter basically. Because I did want to like include a pen since it's been a while since I actually like made a pen, writing pen for a collection, so that I thought this one would be a good one to do that for. And then finally, for right now, I did do some sticky notes because like I said, it's been also a while since I did some sticky notes, so I did want to do a sticky note for this collection. And this is the sticky note. It's the same theme. Okay, so it is connected to the Lost Goddess artwork. It has that background behind it, and I also did include a lighter space to write in. So there it is without the glare. That's probably like the best I can do without like getting a glare or anything. So I'll go closer. So yeah, they're sticky notes or memo pads, and it has 50. And like I said, I really like how this particular background came out because it came out really vibrant, which I was hoping for because I did want a more vibrant background of my Lost Artist artwork. But two of them came out kind of misaligned. So those ones are going to be B grades, and then so I have so I have 2 B grades and 3 A grades, and that is pretty much everything in the Lost Lover collection for right now. Like I said, I'm leaving it open-ended so that way I can include more stuff, because I did want to include a bookmark, but I didn't get around to like making it. For now, that is pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I hope you have a nice day, morning, or night. Bye. Later.